Let's talk about epigenetics and manifestation. First off, your body is a manifestation of consciousness. Everything is consciousness. So when you're looking at epigenetics, you keep in mind that what is observed is formed of whatever the conscious perspective at the times were. That being said, let's talk what is epigenetics. Epigenetics is modifications made to the way genes are expressed. When a person experiences some trauma, something very stressful, the way your genes are expressed can be changed, right? Conversely, when you experience things that are peaceful and joyful, the expression of your genes also gets to change. So I'm just going to use the examples of methylation and acetylation because it's the easiest. Let's say you experienced a trauma and the body, what happened in consciousness, whatever it was, a methyl group got added to a specific gene, effectively silencing that gene, meaning that your DNA in the strands, a little methyl group gets added to something that blocks that gene from being transcribed into mRNA, messenger RNA. What does messenger RNA do? mRNA gives the coding for proteins to be formed. What do proteins do? Proteins do things from forming structures to inciting chemical reactions. If you don't have a certain amount of protein catalysts, enzymes, your body doesn't experience the same chemical reactions. So let's zoom this back a little bit, right? Your thoughts, your experiences form your body, tell your body how to form, which effectively tells your body how to flow energy through you, how to form from the energy that you are selecting as your consciousness. After specific meditations, people have been observed to have a lot less methylation, right? A lot less methylation. So the sites that had been methylated, a lot of them got demethylated. It was like, there was a study where it was like after 8 hours of consistent focus and meditation, 61 sites had been demethylated. I experienced this physically myself. This was before there were studies available, but I know biology. That's what one of my degrees is in. And I recognized that my thoughts were telling my body to be really tense. And I said, if my body's really tense, blood's not flowing as well, which means things aren't being carried as well through, right? It's not removing cellular junk or toxins or like whatever the fuck. And, you know, the stress hormones are just sitting in there instead of getting flushed out. So I said, well, if my thoughts are dysregulating me and stressing me out, my thoughts can also calm me down. That was another thing I did with my psych degree, was studies in stress and anxiety and chronic pain and how it affects brain structure and function, right? Which is your consciousness is forming you. Let's cycle back to that. By focusing on feeling good, focus mentally on I feel good, visualize scenes of nature, things that are peaceful, visualize you running, having good physical experiences, having yourself focus on that, having that be your dominant focus, naturally shifts you into your healthy state. This is also why I released the Healthy State program, to remind you how to do these things, to have you focus on it. Here, I have given you the vocal guidance to walk you through this, and you get to use it again and again. You are all that is. Your creation, your source. You get to experience a physically healthy body, and your body is manifested of your mind. So when you change the thoughts and the way you are thinking, your body responds. Your body is literally forming from it. So where stress had methylated specific sites, silencing them, not leading them to be put into the coding for the rest of, you know, the things for your body being formed and the way energy is moving through it in chemical processes. 2, having your energy flowing clearly because you demethylated those things, because you chose to feel good. It all comes back to, again, like Tesla, frequency and vibration. Feel good, think thoughts that are everything's working for you, you are successful, you love your life, you have the money, you have the lover, you have the good community and connection. and that is what you experience. So this is just a little short thing. Any questions, drop them below. If you want to see me for one-on-ones, check out my courses, etc. You're beautiful and phenomenal. Have a beautiful day. I forgot to mention, acetylation is an acetyl group can get added to a gene and then have that be expressed. So yeah, just again, what gets upregulated in your system, the thoughts that you choose to perpetuate form you dominantly, right? And then you get to choose what does impact you, what doesn't impact you, and yeah, let it go. Anything else, perpetuate what you choose to experience, and that is your experience of life.